Did BTS J-Hope just make friends with Justin Timberlake backstage? BTS J-Hope just casually hung out with Justin Timberlake backstage, and the internet can't handle it. This wasn't some planned publicity stunt either. It was a real moment between two global superstars at Lollapalooza Berlin. J-Hope had just finished headlining the massive festival. 60,000 people watched him perform for 90 minutes straight. He closed out the entire event as the main act. Then he goes backstage and meets Justin Timberlake, like it's no big deal. The photo shows J-Hope, Justin Timberlake, and Gracie Abrams all smiling together. They look like old friends who've known each other forever. But this was probably their first time meeting face to face. This moment proves something huge about where K-pop stands today. J-Hope isn't just visiting Western music festivals anymore. He's headlining them and making friends with pop legends backstage. That's a completely different level of success. Justin Timberlake doesn't take photos with just anyone. The guy has been in the music industry for decades. He's worked with the biggest names in pop music. For him to pose with J-Hope shows real respect between artists. J-Hope worked incredibly hard to get to this point. His solo career has been building for years. He's proven that BTS members can succeed individually too. This backstage moment with Justin Timberlake feels like the perfect reward for all that hard work. The Lollapalooza Berlin performance itself was already amazing. Fans lined up since early morning to see him. The energy in that stadium must have been absolutely electric. Then this backstage meeting happened and made everything even more special. What's your favorite J-Hope solo song that you think Justin Timberlake should listen to? You're currently watching the latest K-pop news report for Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Speaking of shocking industry drama, we need to talk about one of the biggest legal battles happening right now in K-pop. Did ILLIT really copy NewJeans? Court evidence reveals truth. A Hybe whistleblower just dropped a bombshell that could change everything in the NewJeans versus ILLIT plagiarism case. This employee revealed that ILLIT's creative director allegedly asked for NewJeans' project plan during development, saying, "I never imagined they'd copy it entirely." The NewJeans ILLIT plagiarism lawsuit is reaching its breaking point today. Min Hee-jin, former Adore CEO, accused Belief Lab's girl group ILLIT of copying everything from NewJeans. We're talking about choreography, outfits, concepts, and visual direction. Belief Lab fired back with a massive $2 billion KRW lawsuit worth $1.45 million. But here's where it gets interesting. The Min Hee-jin choreography controversy isn't just about dance moves. Internal testimony reveals that an ILLIT creative director specifically requested NewJeans' project materials. This whistleblower claims all the same materials are now in court as evidence. Belief Lab strongly denies these allegations. They argue their timeline proves innocence. According to them, ILLIT's concept was finalized on July 21st, 2023. The controversial project plan was submitted much later on August 28th, 2023. They say it's chronologically impossible for it to influence ILLIT's development. Today's court hearing requires both sides to present their arguments in just 30 PowerPoint slides. Both legal teams are expected to cover choreography comparisons, planning documents, and even traditional hanbok-themed concepts. The stakes couldn't be higher for both groups. NewJeans debuted in July 2022, while ILLIT followed 8 months later in March 2024. This timing difference is crucial evidence in the case. Plagiarism concerns arose immediately after ILLIT's debut from fans, media, and even the members' parents. The outcome of this legal battle could set a major precedent for K-pop plagiarism cases. Both sides promise to prove their case with clear evidence and proper legal procedures. Do you think ILLIT really copied NewJeans? Or is this just industry drama blown out of proportion? While we're covering legal consequences in the industry, another major figure just faced justice for past scandals. Why YG's Yang Hyun Suk just got sentenced for BI cover-up? Yang Hyun Suk just got sentenced to probation for threatening someone who exposed BI's drug scandal. And this case reveals how far entertainment companies will go to protect their stars. The Korean Supreme Court finalized Yang Hyun Suk's one-year probation sentence on July 18. He got a 6-month prison term that's suspended, meaning he stays out of jail if he behaves. But how did we get here? Back in 2016, someone called A was being investigated for drug use. During questioning, told police that BI from iKON was buying illegal drugs too. That's when Yang Hyun Suk stepped in as YG Entertainment's executive producer. Yang Hyun Suk threatened A to take back their statement about BI. The court said he used his power as head of a major entertainment company to intimidate the witness. This caused the police investigation to stop for years. The first court actually found Yang Hyun Suk not guilty. But prosecutors appealed, and the second trial changed everything. The judge said Yang Hyun Suk's actions significantly hampered the function of the law by stopping a criminal investigation. The Supreme Court agreed and upheld the probation sentence. Yang Hyun Suk said he was disappointed but would accept the decision with humility. He promised to be more careful and responsible going forward. Bia eventually left iKON and YG Entertainment when the scandal became public. He admitted to trying to buy drugs, but denied actually using them. The cover-up had protected him for years, until the truth finally came out. This case shows that even powerful entertainment executives face consequences for breaking the law. Yang Hyun Suk's threats delayed justice and protected someone who was allegedly committing crimes. Do you think Yang Hyun Suk's probation sentence was fair for covering up BI's drug scandal? Speaking of legal troubles, another former K-pop star is making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Did NCT Taeil just make his case worse with this appeal? Former NCT member Taeil just appealed his prison sentence, even though he already admitted to committing a serious sexual assault crime. This move has everyone scratching their heads. Here's what happened. Taeil got sentenced to 3.5 years in prison back in July. The court found him guilty of aggravated quasi-rape along with 2 other men. They attacked an unconscious foreign woman last June. But here's the weird part. During his trial, Taeil stood up and admitted he was guilty of everything. He even asked the judge for mercy, saying he wanted to contribute positively to society and live a better life. So why is he appealing now? His lawyers think the sentence is too harsh. They want the appeals court to give him less time behind bars. Meanwhile, prosecutors are also appealing because they think 3.5 years isn't enough punishment. The prosecution originally wanted Taeil to get 7 years in prison. They called his crime extremely serious and morally reprehensible. DNA evidence from all 3 attackers was found on the victim's body. This case destroyed Taeil's career completely. SM Entertainment kicked him out of NCT as soon as the charges became public. Fans around the world felt betrayed and disgusted by his actions. Legal experts say appeals rarely work when defendants already admitted guilt. Taeil's team needs amazing arguments to convince the higher court to reduce his sentence. There's also a chance the appeals court could agree with prosecutors and give him even more time. The whole situation just keeps getting messier. The appeals process will take months to complete, and Taeil stays locked up during that time. Do you think someone should get a lighter sentence after admitting to such a serious crime? From established stars to rising contestants, bullying allegations are also shaking up the trainee world. Did Boys 2 Planet Kim Gi-woo really bully other trainees? A former Company B director just destroyed the bullying allegations against Boys 2 Planet star Kim Gi-woo, and their defense is absolutely shocking. Last week, an anonymous person accused Kim Gi-woo of being the king of Company B who bullied other trainees so badly they needed therapy. The accuser claimed he got special treatment and made life miserable for everyone else. But now someone with real insider knowledge is speaking up. The former director worked directly with Kim Gi-woo from 2022 to 2024. They revealed that Kim Gi-woo wasn't a bully at all. He was just the oldest trainee who got stuck being team leader, which came with huge responsibilities and pressure. The director completely shut down claims about favoritism too. They explained that monthly evaluations included all the top officials from every company branch. This made it structurally impossible for one department to play favorites or control opinions about trainees. So why did Kim Hyun-woo seem to get better treatment? The answer is simple, but might surprise you. Kim Hyun-woo simply received good evaluations because he was the most talented, the director revealed. His success came from pure skill, not from bullying others or having special connections. The anonymous accuser also claimed Kim Hyun-woo went on a suspicious vacation to Japan with company employees. But the director set the record straight again. This trip was official company business with proper approval for filming schedules. Every expense went through normal company channels. The director painted a picture of someone completely different from the alleged bully. They described Kim Hyun-woo as someone who spent 4 years training at major entertainment companies and was more ambitious and responsible than any other trainee there. Boys II Planet producers are now investigating these allegations by contacting both the accuser and Company B affiliates. Meanwhile, Kim Hyun-woo's audition aired without any editing on the show, suggesting the producers aren't too worried about these claims. The defense from someone with actual insider knowledge adds serious credibility to Kim Hyun-woo's side of the story. Having detailed explanations about company processes and the trainees' real behavior makes the bullying allegations look much less believable. Do you think the former director's defense proves Kim Hyun-woo's innocence? Or do you still have doubts about what really happened at Company B? But the Kim Hyun-woo story gets even more complicated with new evidence that just surfaced. Did Kim Hyun-woo really bully other trainees at Company B? A Boys II Planet contestant is facing serious bullying accusations that could end his career before it starts. Kim Hyun-woo bullying allegations have exploded with new evidence that's shocking soul crushers everywhere. An anonymous trainee claims Kim Hyun-woo made their life miserable at Company B, but now they've shared therapy notes as proof. These documents tell a heartbreaking story about someone who couldn't sleep after seeing Kim on TV. The therapy notes mention Kim Hyun-woo specifically. They're dated June 9th and describe a patient dealing with severe stress and anger. The person suffered from migraines, back pain, and insomnia, all because of their training experience. According to the accuser, Kim got special treatment at their company. He supposedly used his favored status to berate other trainees. People were so scared of him, they would cower when he appeared. The Kim Hyun-woo bullying story gets more complex though. A former Company B director came forward to defend him. They said no favoritism existed at the company. So who's telling the truth? The anonymous accuser represents what they call a group of victims. They want Kim to either apologize or deny everything publicly. More importantly, they demand he leave Boys II Planet entirely. Here's the twist. They don't want to go to court. A formal investigation would expose too many people's identities. Other trainees who suffered might get hurt again in the process. Net promised to investigate these claims thoroughly. They're contacting both sides to uncover the truth. But this Boys II Planet controversy raises bigger questions about trainee treatment. The therapy notes paint a disturbing picture. They describe someone who feels the world favors bad people. Physical and mental health problems develop from this toxic environment. Whether these Kim Hyun-woo bullying accusations are true or not, they highlight serious issues. The K-pop industry's competitive training system can create dangerous situations. Some trainees get special treatment while others suffer silently. This case shows how deeply bullying can affect people. Even seeing the alleged bully succeed on TV caused sleepless nights. The emotional damage can last long after training ends. Do you think serious bullying allegations should automatically disqualify contestants from survival shows? Speaking of celebrities facing legal battles, Kara's jury just had to testify about her own shocking situation. Kara Jury just made a shocking statement about her ex's scam. Kara's jury just testified in court about her ex-boyfriend's massive crypto scam, and what she revealed will shock you. For 3 hours straight, she faced tough questions about the Pika coin fraud case that has everyone talking. Here's what actually happened. Jury's ex-boyfriend, Song Ja-ho, launched something called Pika coin back in 2021. He put Jury's name on the project as chief communications officer without her really understanding what was going on. She thought she was working for a legitimate art exhibition business. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. Jury actually lost her own money in this whole mess. She sold her personal Bitcoin holdings and invested about $43,000 into Pika coin. 2 months later, the coin got completely delisted and she lost everything. Song Ja-ho now faces serious criminal charges, including fraud and market manipulation. Prosecutors say he tricked investors into putting money into art pieces that didn't even exist. He allegedly tried to pull what's called a rug pull scam, basically pumping up the coin's price, then selling everything and disappearing. The couple dated from 2019 to 2021, and Song comes from serious money. His family owns a major construction company. When their relationship first became public, everyone thought they had a 7-year age gap. Turns out the real age difference was actually 12 years. During her testimony, Jury made it crystal clear that she had zero knowledge about cryptocurrency and never profited from any illegal activities. She said any money that moved in or out of accounts was done at Song's request and was immediately transferred back. The Kara member worked as a curator and publicity manager, earning about $29,000 for a year of legitimate work. She planned exhibitions for famous artists and thought everything was above board. This case shows how celebrities can get tangled up in financial scandals without really understanding what's happening. Jury's situation proves that even K-pop stars can fall victim to cryptocurrency scams. Do you think Jury was truly innocent in this whole situation, or should she have known better? Let's switch gears to some positive news with Joong Ki sharing sweet moments from his upcoming project. Did Joong Ki just reveal his new drama secret? Joong Ki just dropped the sweetest behind-the-scenes photo that has everyone talking about his upcoming drama. The actor shared a cozy winter picture with his My Youth co-star Chun Woo-hee, and fans are absolutely losing their minds over it. This Joong Ki update came without any caption, which made it even more mysterious. In the photo, both actors are bundled up in thick winter clothes, standing close together with genuine smiles. The picture was clearly taken during My Youth drama filming, giving us a rare glimpse into their working relationship. My Youth drama filming has already wrapped up completely. The show tells the story of two people who reconnect after 15 years apart. Joong Ki plays Sun Woo-hee, while Chun Woo-hee takes on Sung Jae-yeon. Their characters have to navigate the complicated emotions of meeting again as adults. The chemistry between these two actors looks incredibly natural in this candid shot. Joong Ki appears relaxed and happy, while Chun Woo-hee seems equally comfortable beside him. This behind-the-scenes moment suggests their on-screen romance will feel authentic and heartfelt. Fans immediately started commenting about how perfect they look together. Many Soul Crushers wrote things like, "I can't wait for this drama," and "their visuals are amazing." The excitement level for My Youth just shot through the roof with this single photo. The drama premieres on September 5th on JTBC. With filming complete and this sweet Joong Ki update building buzz, anticipation continues growing. The story promises to explore adult relationships, second chances, and the complexity of reconnecting with someone from your past. What are your thoughts on Joong Ki and Chun Woo-hee's pairing for this emotional romance? Now let's talk about something that has fans completely confused. How did a global phenomenon get completely ignored? Why did Squid Game Season 2 get completely ignored by Emmy Awards? Squid Game Season 2 just got completely snubbed by the Emmy Awards, and fans are losing their minds over this shocking decision. After Season 1 made Emmy history with 14 nominations and 6 wins, everyone expected Season 2 to dominate again. The Television Academy announced this year's nominees on July 15, and Squid Game was nowhere to be found. Not in Outstanding Drama Series, not in acting categories, not even in technical awards. It was a complete Squid Game Emmy snub that nobody saw coming. Forbes reported that industry experts predicted multiple nominations for the show. They thought it would compete for drama series, acting awards, production design, visual effects, and stunt performance. Instead, the show got absolutely nothing. But here's what makes this even more confusing. Season 2 still has an 83% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics loved it, fans binged it. So why did Emmy voters ignore it completely? Some analysts think they know the answer. Season 2 and Season 3 tell one continuous story, but were released as separate seasons. Season 2 ends on a massive cliffhanger, without proper closure. Emmy voters might have seen this as an incomplete narrative, rather than a standalone season worth rewarding. Remember, Season 1 told a complete story from beginning to end. Viewers got satisfaction and closure. Emmy voters could evaluate it as a finished product. Season 2 feels more like the first half of a longer story. There's still hope, though. Season 3 was released in June 2025, making it eligible for next year's Emmy consideration. Since Season 3 provides the resolution and closure that Season 2 lacked, it might appeal more to Emmy voters who prefer self-contained stories. The timing also worked against Season 2. This year's eligibility period covers shows from June 1st, 2024 to May 31st, 2025. Season 2 premiered in December 2024, while Season 3 arrived in June 2025. The split release schedule means the complete story wasn't available for this year's consideration. This Squid Game Emmy snub proves that even global phenomena can face unexpected setbacks. Sometimes narrative structure matters more than popularity when it comes to awards recognition. Do you think the Emmy voters made the right call, or was this a huge mistake? From Emmy snubs to shocking expenses, let's talk about a celebrity purchase that has everyone talking. Did this Korean singer just get scammed for $5,600 skincare? Korean singer Sung Si-kyung just spent $5,600 on skincare treatments, and fans are absolutely losing their minds over it. This isn't just about expensive beauty treatments. It's become a massive controversy that has everyone questioning celebrity influence and beauty industry ethics. Sung visited a skincare clinic owned by his friend's wife and documented everything on YouTube. What started as innocent content turned into a shocking display of overpriced procedures. The clinic charged him 3.3 million KRWs for Thermage and 1.65 million KRW for Ulthera treatments. Korean netizens immediately called out these astronomical prices. Many pointed out that certified dermatology clinics charge much less for identical procedures. Some fans calculated that his total payment could cover multiple plastic surgeries instead of just 2 non-invasive treatments. The controversy deepened when viewers realized this could normalize overpriced beauty procedures. Younger fans might think these rates are standard when they're actually inflated for celebrity clients. Korean online communities exploded with criticism about the clinic taking advantage of Sung's celebrity status. Sung seemed genuinely surprised by the pricing during his consultation. He asked good questions about treatment duration and effectiveness. The doctor explained results would peak after 3 months, then gradually fade due to natural aging. Despite the shock, Sung paid everything up front without hesitation. He joked about wanting to look prettier and commented on how quickly staff processed his payment. This moment particularly frustrated viewers who felt he was being exploited. Many fans defended Sung's intentions, believing he wanted to support his friend's business. However, critics argued this created problematic free advertising that could damage the clinic's reputation instead of helping it. The incident highlights serious issues in Korea's beauty industry. Celebrity pricing often lacks transparency, and famous people become easy targets for overcharging. This creates unrealistic expectations for regular consumers who follow their favorite stars. What's your take on celebrities sharing expensive beauty treatments with their audiences? From controversial spending to heartwarming heroics, let's end with some uplifting news about someone making a real difference. How this YouTuber became a hero during deadly Korean floods. A YouTuber just became a real-life hero by saving a dog that was literally drowning in South Korea's worst floods. But here's what made this rescue even more heartbreaking. Someone had left this poor dog tied to a building with no way to escape. Picture this. Torrential rains have been pounding South Korea for 4 straight days. The floods are so bad that people are dying and going missing. Entire farms are underwater. Animals are drowning everywhere. This YouTuber was in Seoul filming the disaster when he spotted something that broke his heart. A dog was floating helplessly in the rushing water, completely trapped by its own leash. The animal couldn't swim away even if it tried. Most people would have just kept filming from safety. Not this guy. He immediately waded into the dangerous floodwater. Other people nearby saw what was happening and rushed to help. Together, they cut the dog free and carried it to dry land. But the story doesn't end there. The YouTuber took the rescued dog straight to an animal hospital for treatment. He filmed the entire rescue and recovery process, sharing it with his viewers. The video went viral instantly. People called him very admirable and said his actions were really moving. But many viewers were also angry about how the dog ended up in that deadly situation. If you can't bring the dog with you when you evacuate, at least free it from the leash, one frustrated viewer commented. It's a fair point. Leaving any animal tied up during a flood is basically a death sentence. This rescue happened during some of South Korea's worst flooding in years. 4 people have died and 2 are still missing. Countless farm animals have also perished in the disaster. But sometimes the smallest acts of kindness shine brightest during the darkest times. This YouTuber could have stayed safe and just reported on the floods. Instead, he risked his own life to save an innocent animal that someone else had abandoned. The dog is now recovering well at the animal hospital. Thanks to one person's quick thinking and brave heart, a life was saved during one of nature's most terrifying moments. What would you have done if you saw that dog trapped in the floodwater? Speaking of heroes helping during these terrible floods, another celebrity quietly stepped up in a big way. Why did Im Si-won just give away $36,000 to strangers? Actor Im Si-won just quietly donated $36,000 to help flood victims in Korea, and most people had no idea until now. While many celebrities post about their charity work on social media, this talented star chose a completely different path. The Im Si-won donation went straight to Hope Bridge Korea Disaster Relief Association on July 18. His 50 million won gift will help families who lost everything in recent heavy rains. But here's what makes this story special. He didn't want any attention for it. I hope this small gesture can be of some help to neighbors who have lost their homes due to the rain, he shared. The actor also wished for the storms to stop and for quick recovery across the country. His humble words showed genuine care for his fellow Koreans. This isn't first time helping during disasters either. Im Si-won has consistently donated during wildfires, earthquakes, and floods over the years. Most fans never knew about these previous gifts because he prefers giving in private. Hope Bridge Secretary General Shin Hoon thanked him publicly, saying they're grateful for his warm heart. The organization is the only legal disaster relief group in South Korea. so they can officially distribute donations to flood victims' relief Korea efforts. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Recent storms destroyed thousands of homes and businesses across the country. Recovery will take months for many communities. Every dollar from the MC1 donation will help families buy food, clothes, and rebuild their lives. His quiet approach to charity sets him apart from other celebrities. While some stars announce every good deed online, MC1 believes helping others should come from the heart, not for publicity. Do you think more celebrities should follow his example of giving privately? Or is it better when they publicize their donations to encourage others to help? This has been the K-Pop News Report for Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Catch you in the next one.